Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another edition of GWA's Supercharged. I am Joe Davis. We're coming to you live from the GWA Arena in Seattle, Washington. Thank you for joining us. We are coming off a huge night just a couple of nights ago at Score or Bust in Las Vegas, Nevada, and here comes the new GWA World Heavyweight Champion, pretty boy Arthur Caldwell. He successfully defeated strongman Aldo P. Wallace to retain the United States Heavyweight Championship and to claim the Heavyweight Championship of the world for his own. Although I'm a little surprised to see him only carrying one championship belt out here to the ring tonight. And it looks to be a newly designed belt for the World Heavyweight Championship. Either way, the biggest victory in this man's career took place last Sunday. Let's listen in and see what it is that he has to say. Wait a minute. The new world champion now being interrupted by Big Bubba Mason. He must have something to say, so let's listen in. Well, it seems Big Bubba Mason is challenging Arthur Caldwell. But last Sunday, we were all shocked to see the return of Mr. Amazing, Ray Snyder. He immediately challenged the World Tag Team Champions, and Derek Wright is going to answer that challenge right here tonight. Our opening contest to take place next, Derek Wright to take on Mr. Amazing, Ray Snyder.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Charles Thompson, representing High Voltage from Salem, Oregon, weighing in at 217 pounds, one half of the Global Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Champions, Derek Wright.
Derek Wright, along with his tag team partner, Charles Thompson, were successful in defending the World Tag Team titles last Sunday against the Varsity Club, and then this man made his return.
And his opponent from Northridge, California, weighing in at 332 pounds, Mr. Amazing, Ray Snyder.
Ray Snyder has not been seen here in the GWA for 3 months. His last match was back at Clash of the Titans. He made his return last Sunday and confronted the tag team champions, High Voltage, with some disparaging remarks regarding the fact that he believes that the level of competition here in GWA has gone down since he has left, and if High Voltage were done playing with the children, they should challenge a real competitor, meaning himself. So Derek Wright has decided to do just that, and that has led to this matchup right here tonight. So for the first time in 3 months, Ray Snyder is in action, and here we go. Here comes Wright. That kick was blocked. And Ray Snyder now laying in the strikes. Buries the right hand into the gut now. And sends Wright head first into the buckle. And a second time. And now fist to the face. And a clubbing blow to the back of the neck. It appears that Mr. Amazing has not lost a step. He is in firm control of this matchup, and he's going to end it right here. Not quite even a one. Derek Wright with an immediate kick out. Ray Snyder with a slow, methodical pace so far in this matchup. Now, tossing him over the top, but he holds on. And now, Snyder blasting Derek Wright in the chest again and again and again. And one more time, and Wright falls face first off the apron to the floor. And now, Snyder getting in the face of Charles Thompson. Thompson, not wanting his partner to be disqualified, decides it'd be best to walk away from Snyder. Now, Wright sent to the barricade and head first into that steel guardrail and sent back into the ring. The official up to 4, and Snyder back into the ring. Knee drop to the lower back, and he's going to go for the cover here again. And Derek Wright once again immediately kicks out. The level of fight in this young man cannot be measured. He is showing that here tonight against this veteran in Mr. Amazing. Now, once again, against the ropes, and now he's choking him. He's choking him over the top rope. Come on, referee. Ray Snyder choking Derek Wright along the top rope. And down with the knee drop into the chest. It has been all Mr. Amazing. Just a 1 count. Even though Ray Snyder has been pouring on the punishment, Derek Wright has yet to allow Ray Snyder to gain a 2 count in this matchup. And now, clothesline. And again, look at that one blocked, and a leg trip. A kick to the back of the bad knees, and the cover. The 2 count there for Derek Wright. Derek Wright battling back, neck breaker. Now Derek Wright taking it to Mr. Amazing. Look at this. Stop after stop after stop after stop after stop. Now, Derek Wright to the top rope. He's gonna fly. My goodness, did you see the distance, the elevation? Very impressive by Derek Wright. Derek Wright now takes him to the ropes and through the ropes. Wait a minute. Look at this. Forearm kick. Forearm kick. And Snyder crumbles into the ring. And Snyder, the veteran, will grab the bottom rope, causing the rope break. Derek Wright looking to end it right here with the neck breaker. Up and oh, no! Back body drop by Snyder. Turns it around. Snyder now with a clothesline, knocking Wright back down. Straight right hand with that heavily taped fist. And the big elbow drop. 1, 2, 3. He got him. No, he didn't. Derek Wright kicks out at the last moment. Snyder now sends Wright to the corner. And up on the top rope, what does Mr. Amazing have in mind here? He hooks him up. Superplex off the middle rope. What impact. And Wright jumps back to his feet. Clothesline, it rocked Snyder, but did not knock him down. Sends him up and over the top rope into the floor. Derek Wright on the receiving end of that big superplex, but Ray Snyder now with a suplex on the floor, just punishing young Derek Wright. And now, wait a minute, no, a pile driver on the outside, on the floor, that could have broke the man's neck. He throws him back into the ring now. And Snyder gets a knee to the side of the head. Derek Wright still fighting. The kick was blocked. And now Snyder. Twisting suplex. And now Ray Snyder. He's got the feet on the ropes. Hello, referee. Oh, a 2 count, and Derek Wright was still somehow able to get the shoulder up and over the top. And drop kick, and that one sends Ray Snyder to the floor. Derek Wright still battling back. Ray Snyder on the outside will come back in, hooks him up and over the top rope again. Ray Snyder spills back out onto the floor, and Derek Wright follows right behind. Couple of right hands now, and Snyder answers back with some of his own. Sends Derek Wright to the barricade. And head first into the steel guardrail. And now head first into the steel ring post. My God. Ray Snyder is punishing this young man, using the steel ring post to an advantage. Now the crisscross Boston Crab really cinches it in, and Derek Wright has no choice but to tap out. Mr. Amazing comes back and wins his return match. Look at this. This is how he did it. One of the most devastating submission holds in all of the business. And Ray Snyder is your winner.
Here is your winner, Mr. Amazing, Ray Snyder.
An impressive victory for Ray Snyder here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are being informed that Mr. Scott Buckley is going to come down to the ring, and he has an announcement regarding the GWA United States Heavyweight Championship. So we're going to head back down to the ring where Scott Buckley is stepping into the ring now, and he has what looks to be the United States Heavyweight Championship in his hands, although it appears, we'll have to get another look at it here, but yes, it appears that the United States Heavyweight Championship has a brand new design. Let's head down to the ring, let's listen in and see what he's got to say. What an announcement from the GWA president, Scott Buckley. Coming up later tonight, the GWA Women's World Champion, Shelly Bennett, will go one-on-one with Amaya Stevens. Plus, later on tonight, Big Bubba Mason will square off with the Fighting Irishman, Sergio Dondelinger. Now let's take a look at the bracket. We have Mauler Isaac, Cliff Russell, Gavin Briggs, Ryan Morris, Luther Isaac, Vince Dixon, Sergio Dondelinger, and Chris Van Diver all entered in that tournament, with the finals taking place at Holiday Havoc. The first two matches of that tournament to take place here tonight, one of those matches being Gavin Briggs taking on Ryan Morris in the first round. But first, our next matchup coming up next, Mauler Isaac will go one-on-one with Cliff Russell. So let's head back down to the ring and get this tournament started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Pit Bulls, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 269 pounds, Pit Bull, Mauler Isaac.
One half of the Pit Bulls, the older brother between the Isaac boys, Mauler Isaac, set for one-on-one action in the opening matchup of this United States Heavyweight Championship tournament. As you saw in the bracket, Luther Isaac will also be competing for the United States Heavyweight title. However, tonight it's Mauler Isaac in this first round matchup, and now he is waiting for his opponent.
And his opponent, accompanied by Vince Dixon, representing the Eliminators from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 241 pounds, Cliff Russell.
One half of the Eliminators, Cliff Russell, stepping into the ring with Vince Dixon. And once again, as we've seen in the bracket, Vince Dixon will also be competing to try to become the United States Heavyweight Champion. The interesting part about all this is both the Eliminators could end up facing each other later on, or the brothers, the Pit Bulls, could wind up facing each other later on in the tournament. It's an interesting bracket for this tournament. But tonight, it is Mauler Isaac and Cliff Russell. And the bell has rung. Lock up, center of the ring. Right hand, again, and now no, foot, chop. Cliff Russell opening things up, and a wrestling takedown by Cliff Russell. Elbow drop. And quickly going for the cover. Only a one that time. I noticed in that bracket, not only do we have Mauler Isaac and Cliff Russell, one half of the Pit Bulls and one half of the Eliminators, going together tonight, but later on in the tournament, Luther Isaac will take on Vince Dixon. I commend Arthur Caldwell for surrendering the United States Heavyweight title so that other superstars can compete for a championship and continue the spirit of competition here in GWA, which has spawned this United States Heavyweight Championship tournament. A splash by Mauler Isaac. It appears that the Pit Bull has taken control. There's a wrestling takedown. And now, with the fist, Mauler Isaac in control of this match at the moment. Come on, referee. He's using open fist, for God's sake. Now a kick, and Mauler hooks him up. Oh my goodness, that'll be it right there. 1, 2, 3. No, he didn't get him. Cliff Russell got the shoulder up. This match will continue. Down with a splash, but he missed. Russell was able to get out of the way. And a chop. That kick blocked. And look at this. Another wrestling takedown by Cliff Russell, and drops the elbow to follow it up. And tripped up now by Mauler Isaac. And Mauler now wraps him up with the surfboard. Will Cliff Russell give it up, or is he going to be able to get out of this hold? Russell now escapes into the pin, and an immediate kick out by Mauler Isaac. Mauler now sends Russell up and over the top. He holds on, and a right hand. And again, that one sends Russell out to the floor. Mauler right after him. Here we go. Double underhook power bomb on the floor. Cliff Russell has been unable to string together a whole lot of offense so far in this matchup. As of right now, it appears that Mauler Isaac may have this match well in hand. The official now up to 5. Russell now sends Mauler to the barricade, head first into the steel guardrail, and Russell now sends Mauler back into the ring, follows right behind him, and Cliff Russell with a clothesline, and again, a duck under, flying clothesline by Cliff Russell. Russell now battling back. And look at that, a modified Russian leg sweep into the cover. 1, 2, 3. No. Mauler Isaac shoots the left shoulder up off the canvas, and he stays alive. Now it's Cliff Russell looking to put this thing away. Russell now takes Mauler to the buckle. And now over the top rope, barring the arm. So much torque on the shoulder of Mauler Isaac. And now Russell up to the top. Cut off by Mauler Isaac. Russell leaped off trying to escape and get away. DDT by Mauler Isaac. And now Mauler Isaac has him in the crosshairs. And there's the spear. This one is over. 1, 2, no. Cliff Russell somehow gets the shoulder up. How did he do that? I thought for sure Mauler Isaac had this one well in hand. Up against the rope and an elbow to the face. Mauler Isaac now sets him up. No, reversal. Takes Mauler up and over. Cliff Russell taking back control after the spear. Now, Cliff Russell into the suplex with the elbow combination. Cliff Russell, 1, 2, 3, and he's done it. Cliff Russell somehow gains the victory. Look at this. Bam! And the cover. And Cliff Russell will advance in this tournament.
Here is your winner, Cliff Russell.
What a match between these two here tonight. That has set the tone for this tournament, no doubt. Well, let's take a quick look once again at that bracket. Cliff Russell with a victory over Mauler Isaac will advance to the next round of this tournament. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Shelly Bennett will go one-on-one with Amaya Stevens. So let's head back down to the ring, and let's get that matchup underway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Anaheim, California, the Global Wrestling Alliance Women's World Champion, Shelly Bennett.
Shelly Bennett was successful in defending that World Women's Championship against Tammy Mullins a couple of nights ago. She's awaiting her opponent now.
And from Oakland, California, Amaya Stevens.
Amaya Stevens attempted to become the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. In controversial fashion, she lost that match. She was able to grab the bottom rope, but the official did not see the hand on the rope, counted the 3 anyway. Amaya Stevens believes that she should be the #1 contender. She has this opportunity here tonight to challenge Shelly Bennett in one-on-one action. If she can defeat Shelly Bennett here tonight, I gotta believe that Amaya Stevens will be in the hunt. And there is the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship, Lilith Van Diver, coming down to get a bird's eye view. Shelly Bennett not happy with the fact that the #1 contender is going to take a seat here at ringside and watch this matchup. Well, there's the bell, and it's time to get underway. A kick by Bennett and the right hand, and here comes Stevens, and look at that kick to the side of the head. Stevens immediately going up to the top rope. Look at the elevation on that splash. My God. Amaya Stevens looking to make a statement early. 1, 2, and a long 2 count for Amaya Stevens. Exploding out of the gate here in this matchup, but a kick to the face, and again an enziguri by Shelly Bennett with the double stomps. And Bennett now to the middle rope. And down with the missile drop kick. Both of these ladies flying here tonight. And a 1, and Stevens kicks out. Lilith Van Diver here at ringside. She is the #1 contender for Bennett's Women's World title. Bennett now sends Stevens face first into the buckle from the powerbomb position, and a big kick to the side of the head. Bennett now with the cover. 1, 2, and Stevens gets the shoulder up. A long 2 count that time for the champion. Bennett now once again distracted with the fact that Van Diver is there at ringside. And Amaya Stevens looks like she's going to capitalize on this, and a wrestling takedown by Stevens. Amaya Stevens looking to prove that she belongs in the hunt for the Women's World Championship. An armbar here now on Bennett. And Bennett trying to power out of this situation, using the fist to break up the submission hold. And that looked like a clothesline that missed, and now a miss. Monkey flip out of the corner. Sends Stevens flying across the ring there. And now another clothesline, missed, and sweeps the legs, does Bennett. Shelly Bennett in control of this one, for the stomps. That one missed. And now Bennett sends Stevens to the buckle. And now Lilith Van Diver distracting Shelly Bennett. Bennett now to the outside. She's going to confront her. This could go off right here, ladies and gentlemen. Shelly Bennett, notorious for having a bit of a temper, and she let it get the best of her. Amaya Stevens with the right hand is going to take advantage of the situation. Now Van Diver just walking away. Stevens now with the submission on the left leg. She took advantage of the distraction by Lilith Van Diver. Once again, Shelly Bennett, that has happened to her a couple of times before. She does have a short temper, and this time she allowed herself to be distracted. She just got sent into the steps by Amaya Stevens. The official is up to 6, but that count will be broken there by Amaya Stevens. Stevens continuing to use her striking ability. It got sent shoulder first into the barricade there. Shelly Bennett has seemingly regained control of this matchup here, and now sends Stevens across and to the side of the ring. Now sends her back into the ring. Shelly Bennett looking to put this one away. Amaya Stevens with a block of that forearm. Stevens now has her by the back of the head, sends the champion to the buckle. What a matchup between these two ladies here tonight. And Stevens against the ropes. What a knee strike to the temple. And the cover, that could be all. 2. Long 2 count that time for Stevens. Look at that combination by Amaya Stevens. Stevens now with a handful of hair. The right hand and the cover. 1, 2. That is it. Amaya Stevens with the victory over the Women's World Champion. Again, give the assist to Lilith Van Diver. She came out to ringside. Bennett allowed her temper to get the best of her. Confronted Van Diver on the outside. Amaya Stevens with the right hand takes advantage. And then the striker, bam! Right hand, a devastating blow. And the victory for Amaya Stevens.
Here is your winner, Amaya Stevens.
She may not be the number 1 contender, but you got to believe she is number 2 right now. Let's take another look at that bracket. Cliff Russell has already advanced. And the next matchup in the opening round is set to take place next as Gavin Briggs will go one-on-one with one half of the varsity club, Ryan Morris. So let's head back down to the ring for the next matchup in this tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the good old USA. Weighing in at 215 pounds, Gavin Briggs.
Gavin Briggs bringing Old Glory back down to the ring. Gavin Briggs would love to win this tournament and add the United States Heavyweight Championship to his already colorful red, white, and blue All-American persona. He'll have to defeat his opponent and advance in this tournament in order to make that dream a reality. Now waiting for his opponent.
And his opponent, accompanied by Eddie Sheffield, representing the varsity club from Spokane, Washington, weighing in at 178 pounds, Ryan Morris.
Ryan Morris, one half of the varsity club. The varsity club had challenged High Voltage for the GWA World Tag Team titles a couple of nights ago in Las Vegas at Score or Bust, were unsuccessful in becoming the tag team titles on that night. But however, Ryan Morris has an opportunity to advance and get one step closer to the United States Heavyweight title if he can defeat Gavin Briggs right here tonight. There's the bell, and this matchup is underway. Collar and elbow tie-up, center of the ring. Briggs with a big backbreaker on Ryan Morris to start things off here. And Briggs hooks him up, down again, another backbreaker, and immediately for the cover. 1, 2, looking to put this one away early. 2 high impact maneuvers there by Gavin Briggs has gained the advantage in the opening seconds. Kick to the side of the head, and Ryan Morris crumples to the mat. Axe handle drop by Gavin Briggs. Eddie Sheffield on the outside of the ring. Briggs is going to have to keep his eyes on the back of his head because Ryan Morris does have his partner here. 1, only a 1 that time. Gavin Briggs now lock up and sends Morris for the ride against the ropes, and a reverse heel kick there by Gavin Briggs. And Briggs now ripcord knee right up underneath the chin, and that should do it. No, only a 1 count there for Gavin Briggs on that occasion. Drops the knee, and a face buster by Ryan Morris. Morris now trying to come back. Driving the knee into the upper thigh of Gavin Briggs, trying to knot up that thigh muscle, but Briggs now reverses that and retakes control. And a little tit for tat there, going to work on the leg of Morris here now. And another cover by Briggs. 1, 2, and a 2 count that time for Gavin Briggs. Briggs now in control of Morris, sends him face first into the buckle. And again. And Briggs now sends him for the ride. All the way across the ring. Oh, the official there, he got in the way. And a knee strike right up underneath the chin and the backbreaker and the cover. 1, 2, 3. No. Ryan Morris gets the shoulder up. It does appear that he has been split wide open. I don't know if that was from the turnbuckle or what, but he's hooked up. Fall away slam by Gavin Briggs. Ryan Morris is bleeding like crazy here. He is putting it all on the line to try to become the United States Heavyweight Champion. Here's another cover, and this should do it. 1, 2, and that's once again, Ryan Morris gets the shoulder up. Gavin Briggs seems to be arguing with the official. He is, I think he's getting a little frustrated here. I can't say that I blame him. What does he got to do to put Ryan Morris away here tonight? That one blocked, and Morris now wrestles him down and using the fist to try to get back into this matchup. Ryan Morris not out of it yet. Morris now with a couple of stomps into the chest and goes for the cover. 1, 2, and nearly got the victory. Ryan Morris just 1 second away from advancing in this tournament. Morris now with a high drop kick, caught him flush right on the chin. And that could be it right there. Goes for the cover. Ryan Morris got him. No, he didn't. Briggs with the right shoulder up. And a knee strike. That'll be it. That one may have knocked him right out. No. Gavin Briggs digging down deep. Gets the shoulder up. This match what a match between these two here tonight. Clothesline by Briggs. Mauler Isaac and Cliff Russell set the stage. Gavin Briggs and Ryan Morris stepping it up and raising the bar right here tonight to advance in this tournament. There's the backbreaker again by Briggs. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Got him. No, he didn't. Ryan Morris again gets the shoulder up. Gavin Briggs drops the knee. That time he missed, and a knee strike by Morris. Flying knee strike. Ryan Morris taking the fight to Gavin Briggs. What a shot to the side of the head, and now another cover. 1, 2, no. So close. These guys are giving it everything they got. My God, what a shot. And a second one follows that up. That's got to be it. No. Gavin Briggs again gets the shoulder up. What do either of these men have to do to win this matchup? Look at this. Ryan Morris is just being relentless here. Really pouring on the punishment at this stage in the matchup. And double knee to the lower back. Briggs jumps back up to his feet, hooked up, sent for the ride into the corner. Morris gets an elbow to the face. And now sent back to the buckle. Gavin Briggs and Ryan Morris laying it all on the line. Sent for the ride. Bulldog into the center of the ring. Gavin Briggs now going for the modified sharpshooter, and he's got it locked on. Ryan Morris has nowhere to go. He's trying to reach for the ropes. He can't do it. Ryan Morris has no choice but to submit. Gavin Briggs is your winner. These two went to war here tonight, but in the end, Gavin Briggs with the sharpshooter is victorious.
Here is your winner, Gavin Briggs.
What a match. Both of the matches in the tournament here tonight have been amazing matches. If that is what is to come, we have one hell of a tournament to continue after tonight. Let's look at again at that bracket one more time. Gavin Briggs advances, and he will face off with Cliff Russell at a later date. Well, it is main event time as Big Bubba Mason takes on the Fighting Irishman, Sergio Dondelinger. So let's get down to the ring for our main event of the evening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Perry, Oklahoma, weighing in at 324 pounds, Big Bubba Mason.
Big Bubba Mason confronted the new heavyweight champion of the world, Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell, at the beginning of our show, challenging him for that World Heavyweight Championship. It appears as though Arthur Caldwell agreed to a matchup here tonight with Bubba Mason, but that was not to be. It was changed by the President, Scott Buckley, and here comes his opponent.
And his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Sergio Dondelinger.
Both of these athletes were successful in gaining victories a couple of nights ago at Score or Bust. Big Bubba Mason with the victory over Chris Van Diver, and Sergio Dondelinger had a victory over Pitbull Mauler Isaac. Dondelinger has been entered in that United States Heavyweight Championship tournament. We will see him in action in that tournament at a later date. Could be as early as next week. But tonight, he's got Big Bubba Mason staring him down from the other side of the ring. There's the bell. This one's underway. And lock up and a headbutt sends Big Bubba to the mat already. Dondelinger went for a strike. That one missed, and a knee to the gut. And look at this strength by Sergio Dondelinger. A big slam down across the arm. And a second time. Dondelinger really working on the arm here. Once again, and now goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Mason grabs the bottom rope, causing the rope break. Dondelinger in control in the opening moments of this contest. A scoop here by no, too heavy, and Mason collapses on top of him, crushing the sternum of Dondelinger, and now that right there won't help. Stepping over him with that 300-plus pound frame. Mason with an elbow to the top of the head. Bubba Mason, he wants that shot at Arthur Caldwell for the heavyweight championship of the world. Double underhook suplex, just tosses Dondelinger across the ring. Follows it up with an elbow there. And here's the cover. 1, 2, no, just a 1 that time. Dondelinger, the Fighting Irishman, doing just that. Fighting. And another cover here by Mason. Again, only a 1 count that time. Mason now is in firm control of this matchup at this time. Sending Dondelinger to the buckle. Elbow to the side of the... Again, a couple of them to the side of the head. And steps over him once again. Mason now. He just got kicked in the face. Running headbutt battering ram. 1. Oh, only a 1, but Dondelinger with a battering ram headbutt immediately turns this thing around, and now these two are just slugging it out. Mason getting the better of it. Clothesline over the top. Hey, wait a minute. The world's champion sitting there at ringside. When did he get there? Now Mason confronting him and a right hand to the side of the face. Bubba Mason once again getting in the face of Arthur Caldwell. Dondelinger tried to take advantage. Bubba Mason sidestepped him, and there was a collision between Dondelinger and Caldwell. Bubba Mason is going to take advantage of that right there. Big Bubba Mason with the boot to the side of the head. That right there will do it. 1, 2, 3. No, wait a minute. How did he do that? Big Bubba Mason only gets a 2 count. Dondelinger just struck the official. My God, that'll be a fine. If nothing else, maybe even a suspension for striking the official. Back body drop. Dondelinger was trying to get back in this thing. Wait a minute. Face first goes Mason. Dondelinger getting back in this thing. Sends Mason up and over the top rope to the floor. For whatever reason, the official has not disqualified Bubba Mason. He's allowing this thing to go. Dondelinger fighting with everything he's got. He kicked out of the big boot of Big Bubba Mason after the collision with Arthur Caldwell on the outside of the ring. I don't even know where Caldwell came from. He must have came through the crowd. He was sitting there at ringside. Mason went for a drop kick. That's uncharacteristic of the big man. And Dondelinger now back in the ring with an elbow to the gut. Up, down, displaying the power once again. Dondelinger with the slam on Mason. Dondelinger now sends Mason up and over the top to the floor once again. Dondelinger attempting to gain the victory over Bubba Mason, is fighting with every fiber of his being. A double axe blow to the spine. And look at both of these men going back and forth, but a right hand swats Dondelinger to the floor. The official now up to 4. Look at that. Big Bubba Mason just tossed him over his head like a bale of hay. Sends him to the barricade. The official now up to 5. Mason now drapes him over the barricade and a kick to the side of the head. The official now up to 6. Bubba Mason will break the count. Dondelinger in all kinds of trouble at this moment. Just gets sent back into the ring. Dondelinger makes his way back to his feet and immediately knocked right back down. Once again, the Fighting Irishman is fighting. He looks like he's been opened up at some point. He looks to be bleeding from the head. And now Mason setting him up. He's got him in his sights. Oh my Lord, did you hear that contact? 1, 2, 3. Bubba Mason with the victory. First of all, let's look at this. At some point, the world champion was down here at ringside sitting in a chair. Bubba Mason noticed it, and there was a little jaw-jacking here between the two. Dondelinger tried to take advantage. He was sidestepped. Then that right there, what a shot by Big Bubba Mason. Fight as he might, he came up just short, did Sergio.
Here is your winner, Big Bubba Mason.
A big victory tonight for Big Bubba Mason. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. We hope you enjoyed the show. Tune in next week for another edition of Supercharged.